This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so 50 Cent's take on the president not pardoning Diddy. Diddy can't catch a break, okay? The judge doesn't like him. He can't get bond because they think he's a threat to society. But yet, he's probably going to have a very, very short sentence, if not get released in October, because they only convicted him of the Mann Act. They didn't convict him of everything else. So it is what it is, you know. But still, they will not let him out into society prematurely. Now, he was asked. He said no because Diddy said some nasty things about him for the past 8 years. He says they used to be great friends. So 50 Cent reacted and says, I told you I had to remind him of all the things Diddy said. So then Deadline says 50 Cent gloats as Trump gets rid of the pardon for half-innocent Diddy for now. And he said, gloating feels negative. I simply said, he's not going to like the nasty things Diddy said. Diddy kind of like, this is why it doesn't pay to get too political. Because is Obama there for him? Nobody's there for him, because nobody's going to be there for you in your darkest hour. And to call somebody anybody, for Diddy to go at anybody, right? For all the nasty things he does to people, because he wasn't even charged with most of the things he's done in life, right? Is rich, I gotta say, because Diddy is not a great human being, okay, himself. And it's not about the trial. It's about beyond that. Jamaican-American rapper Busta Rhymes etched into iconic Hollywood sidewalk. This is now, Busta Rhymes, I'm going to be honest with you. It's not just Busta Rhymes. There's a lot of people that I've seen get this star that's like, really? I think Ashanti got one. She has 2 albums. Come on, there's something here where you just pay for the star, okay? Let's be honest. Now, Busta Rhymes, he's a legend, okay? He is. So he deserves a star, right? But I'm just saying, some people are getting this star, and it's like how? Khaled? I don't think, nah, come on. Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist Alfredo 2 is on pace to sell 38,000 units the first week. That's great. Benny the Butcher first week. Let's see what Benny the Butcher first week's looking like for his last album. Yeah, Benny the Butcher. Even though Benny the Butcher wiped the floor at Dinosaur Barbecue with Freddie Gibbs, I'm gonna say the first. So he sells about 20K usually the first week. I'll say it's funny because Alchemist works with both of these guys a lot. This is real sales, man. There's a lot going on. Tyler, the Creator, almost 200,000 album units the first week. These are because of bundles, okay? Tyler, the Creator's probably sold 100,000 real, right? But they do these concert bundles, so they inflate them. That's what the Clips did, Clips probably sold about 60, 70, which is amazing, right? But they inflated it with bundles. Almost 113. Wack 100 says Nicki Minaj can't beat Cardi B anymore. She'd have to get, I don't know. I don't know what Wack 100 is talking. Wack 100 is just taking sides, And all he does is run his mouth. And his mouth pause is what got Big U in jail. Him and his cronies talking on Clubhouse. That helped. It was a good 20%, 30%. It opened the door to a lot. Let's just say that. I'm not saying he's the sole reason, but Olympic track star Sha'Carri Richardson has reportedly been arrested after a domestic dispute with her boyfriend turned physical. Yeah, she ended up pushing him multiple times and threw some headphones at his head. But, imagine if he didn't do anything. He would be the one in jail. Cash Doll says, hey, y'all. Here we've makeup done. Then her current boyfriend, Zadarius Smith, gets in and says, hey, baby, makeup stains on the sheets tonight. Love you with or without a bae. She says, love you more. This is the kind of stuff that triggers Tracy T to get back into rap. You notice he's rapping again, right? Drake does a deal with Jet 2 Holidays. That's the current meme that's going on, the Jet 2 Holidays meme. It's funny. I mean, is he going to use this to promote his album? Is this Mental Health Awareness Week? Jet 2 Holidays. Package of holiday. America. I don't know. Meek Mill. Now, this is funny. Meek Mill's been gassed lately. I knew it was something. I was like, what's getting Meek Mill so charged up? Okay. He was saying he's the best rapper ever. And he's talking about his relationship with Jay-Z last night. Like, that's the homie. We don't agree on everything, but that's my billionaire homie. Da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, Meek's feeling really empowered the past few days. What's going on? You break a new deal? And then I see Meek Mill. More monthly listeners on YouTube Music than Taylor Swift. Meek Mill hasn't put out a song in years that moved. He just put out a song, remix yesterday, did 5,000 plays. He's going triple plastique out here, okay? Meek Mill, G Herbo, 2 million views. I mean, we're not talking about a lot, okay? This isn't the Meek Mill we knew 10 years ago. The biggest song he's put out lately, he's featured on with Friday. Now listen, if Meek Mill were to actually care about his career right now and stop acting like he's Meek Mill in 2014, 15, right? He'd go somewhere. If he was dropping a project every quarter, maybe 5 songs on it, he'd start to get his clout back. He just takes too much time off. People moved on. Now, he has 13 million monthly listeners, which is good, but he's been with a label with hit records. Don't forget. And he was just on the Friday song that did a lot of views, like 15 million, right? So he's fresh right now. Let's look at Taylor Swift on Spotify, because this is the real measure. Taylor Swift on Spotify. Now, sometimes it's a real measure, sometimes not. Taylor Swift has 82 million monthly listeners. Meek. And that's with nothing out for a while. Meek. Stop. Okay. Don't let the internet gas you. I don't know. The numbers were off with the whole thing. Anyways, yeah, the numbers were off with the YouTube reports, I think, to be honest with you, because like a lot of the metrics didn't make sense. Then Stefan Diggs trolls Cardi a new post. He says sniffs BBL. She says that's how you get stuck. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys on the next one. Smash that like button for me. Peace.